because there is a TDM Cup going on.
Really?
Yeah, there is.
You mean the Nations Cup?
No, it's like a one-day thing. So
Why didn't I know about this?
I don't know, man. Don't ask me. I don't know.
I should be
It looks
involved.
like is the game live? What's happening? The game looks live to us. So we jumped into an Evil match. It's live. Let's just get into it, guys. Admin malfunctions. I don't know, but 5-0 for STiCAN.
Yeah. For Evil.
For STiCAN to look at.
Yeah. It's safe.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. The thing is about this map as well with Evil is that because of his style,
He's the best player in this map right now.
yeah, that is he's got such a good style for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think whenever I've cast with Zoot and we've done Sinister, he always reminds me, you know, this map is kind of close to Blood Run in some ways. Like,
Yeah, I'd say this map is campground with a blood run inside it. Because, no, seriously,
yeah,
I mean,
I understand. This sounds so funny.
You play it exactly like Blood Run, but it's so open, and the fights can turn around in a lot of times. And it's so hard to play out of control as well.
Right.
Just like in campground. So you really benefit from just taking the items and keep circling them. They're really easy to circle.
Yeah.
Not circling. STiCAN did get the red now, but again it's going to drop, and it's going to be so hard for him to do anything. Oh god, just keeps landing the rails as Evil does. 80%. Oh, 66.
Okay.
He didn't really fire much.
Hadn't shot very many there. So there you go. It's a bit of a shooting gallery here.
Oh, did spawn there?
It's kind of
Oh, and by the way, there is no plasma now on Sinister. There used to be a plasma where the rail now is. Because the Sinister version was altered not too long ago. See the third version of the map.
Indeed. So Evil, it is very much like Campgrounds in that sense. You have the red, mega, yellow. You don't really care about the other yellow. Because, I mean...
You can go there to do damage, and if it's in your circle... But you have time to do damage on the on the bottom yellow. You just really care about the top one.
Exactly, just like Campgrounds, although without the extra yellow.
That would be the shards.
Yeah, kind of... It's definitely a map where you do get a lot of time, like you said, to roam for that frag. And you get such a close travel time between the red and the mega that it's really, really tough to deal with sometimes. And the LG's in such a bad spot, you can bait that weapon kind of easily sometimes. You can see Evil's been doing that a little bit here. STiCAN actually catches Evil in a very nasty spot, but Evil just pulls out the rail and it's okay. This weapon solves problems. So with Sinister, Inch, you say that Evil's the best player here in your eyes. Who comes close as a second, and why?
I would say, I mean, obviously, if Evil's the best player on Sinister, and Cypher is the best player in the world, Cypher would either be the best or the second best in here. But Cypher, he doesn't really do what most people do on this map. He doesn't just go trying to circle all the items. And that really shows why he's the best, because it's so hard to play this map in Cypher style.
What does he do?
He kills people a lot of times and doesn't die that often.
Alright.
I also like to see Agent playing this map, because Agent's style is like, he controls the map, but not in the sense that he's taking the major items. He just always circles the yellows, and if a major item comes through your rotation, he'll take it as well. And since you have a lot of time to actually pick up everything on this map, you just keep circling everything.
Honestly, Agent's just a beautiful player to watch, because sometimes I think not always because of him, but because of the way, like, the fact that his style always makes such a contrast with whoever he's playing against, because there's not really someone that plays like Agent that's like so focused on getting items, and it's not just because that's how he wants to play, it's because he has to play that way, because he can't hit a thing.
Exactly.
Like, he can't hit anything. So
that's why I love to play him, you know, like, when I play him, I don't like taking items. Even if they're up, I'm just not going to go for it. And he's just like circling all the items. I remember last time I played him, was like a year ago. It wasn't even on Sinister, it was like on Pure Side. I took 1 red, 2 yellows, and 1 mega, and I won. And but he just takes everything. It's seriously insane. In every game you see Agent taking, it's not even the major items, it's really like the yellows, because when the other player loses control, where do they want to go for? They want to go for the yellows, and Agent, he just doesn't lose track of them. And the other player knows that they can go on the major items.
And he's got such a good, like, and it's not just that, oh, you know, he just decides to put more focus on his items. He actually does it really smartly. Like, he does it in such an intelligent way where he's able to predict ahead of time like how much travel time the different routes will take
That's
to
really
really
the most important
optimize.
thing.
And it's very hard to do that, and he does it whilst considering his opponent often too. And the thing is that that's one of the reasons why it's exciting to me, because you get to see people who have to suddenly deal with this guy,
Yeah.
play like anyone else. So definitely looking forward to that, and we're getting a little bit off topic of this game because
Well,
Evil
talking
is,
about the map still.
yeah, I mean, Evil is definitely
It's
a little
showing
bit
us
ahead
that he's here to win right
a
now.
little bit ahead.
And if Cypher's watching the game, he knows he has something to expect from Evil. Not to fear, but to expect.
And Evil has to prove to the scene that he's top dog again.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he was for a while, and then
Yeah.
Cypher came back, and Cypher kind of took that title away from him. Then kind of Rafa, battered him at LAN in the grand finals of QuakeCon, and then since that point, it's kind of been a little bit downhill for him.
I think Evil, like in the last couple of months, he's been trying to improve his style because he knows how to play that style, but he usually doesn't have a backup plan for his super aggressive style. Because when his things don't go right, he usually loses by a lot. But his things usually go right. But now he's trying to make sure that even if there's 10% chance that he might not be able to get away with his A plan, to have another plan. And I think in a couple of months, maybe even sooner, we're going to see Evil 2.0. And that's going to be even more impressive than the Evil we've seen winning LANs.
Right. I mean, last time we had Zoot on, he was talking about how he feels like Evil's style is just figured out, and he can't be as effective as before. And
I mean, that's also one of the reasons why he has to adapt himself as well, because now
Yeah.
everyone's onto him. It was like when Rafa was winning championships and then Cypher won championships, everyone starts looking at demos of Cypher, and this is the player to beat. Now they're doing it to Evil as well.
so let's see if anyone can. I mean, I can't wait to see what will happen with today's cup, because we could have the Cypher Evil as a grand final. But that's, I mean, someone could stop Evil on the path there. So, and if that happens, it's going to be a great game. So, definitely looking forward to that. STiCAN right now, definitely out of his depth against the Titan, the monster.
The Easy Play player.
And,
Easy Play is a company. I think Jibo got Evil that sponsorship.
oh, really?
Yeah, so Jibo's still around, still watching Quake.
Really? I haven't seen him at all.
Last time I saw Jibo playing was in the FACEIT Legends Cup.
Yep, me too. And I think that was the last time he played.
Probably.
And he played really well. Like, he actually had some close games.
Yeah.
I missed Jibo. He's so awesome. And definitely some of the agent matches. The agent versus Demon last week on Silence. People should check that out on FACEIT VODs, the YouTube channel. We can find all our VODs for that, because that was actually a stunning game. It was really nice. It was a really, really nice Silence match. And it was mostly just because of the agent style thing versus Demon.
Yeah.
Like, just that kind of clash of styles on that map in particular was very interesting to watch. And I'm going to have to do a quick little plays on that as well. I want to look at it again. Here we go, though. We've got Evil and STiCAN. He's going to close it out 29-0.
Doesn't die once.
So,
STiCAN with a 5% trail. That's going to be motivating.
so not good times for STiCAN there
Nope.
against Evil. So the next one is going to be Ash versus Pavel for the quarterfinals. So that's best of 3. First, we'll go to a quick break, guys. We'll be back with Pavel